Well, hello. How are you tonight? Please let me know when you jump on and that you are here. I am a minute early. I just wanted to make sure. Hi, Diana. I see somebody. Good. I see you guys jumping on. Hello, hello. I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen you. Welcome, welcome. Just waiting for everyone to jump on. I started a second early just to make sure that everything went okay. Hi, Carol. Welcome. So as everybody's jumping on, I hope that you guys have been doing well. Hi, Jackie. I am finally feeling human. I've had a couple different things. I'm over my sickness, so I'm good to go. We're heading out for vacation tomorrow, but then I had to have a tooth pulled. Yeah, so it's been one thing after another, but I'm here. I am here, and I'm excited that it's Thursday. I have to get closer because I'm coming in to pull up all the comments here. Hi, Linda. Thank you for sharing, and Jackie. So as everybody is jumping on, I have some of new stamp sets, and I have been playing with them, and so I have a couple projects for you today. I have some things with, Sunny Sentiments. I don't know if you've seen that one in the catalog. I just realized I forgot to turn my computer on mute. Okay, there we go. So that if somebody does bling in on me here, you guys won't have the noise in the background. So, welcome if you're just jumping on. I'm just chatting. Thank you, Nancy. I am feeling a ton better. I'm feeling actually pretty good. I just had this sinus thing because I had a tooth right up here pulled. And so now I'm just feeling this from having that done. Okay, let me I'm going to get myself situated here so I can see the live stuff as you guys are coming on. Hi, Lynn. All right, and Beth Ann, hello. So, anyway, I had to go in close because I have to use the computer. Thank you guys for jumping on. I see there's a few of you on here now. I appreciate you so much joining me. Like I said earlier at the beginning, when I was just chatting as everybody was jumping on here, it's been it's been a rough 3 weeks, I guess you'd say. 4 weeks maybe, I don't know. Anyway, also our internet went out. I mean, it's just like one thing after another. But tomorrow is vacation. So, I am going to post a couple things on the Facebook page. Make sure that you see that as you're checking in on the page. I'll probably post some pictures on the group page instead of the business page, just of our little vacation we're going to get to take. Also, I'm going to have a special while I'm on vacation, so if you do place an order next week, and I will post this too, but if you place an order with for $50 or more during before January 1st, so the rest of May, okay, for the next week. If you place an order, I have a couple free things I'm going to give you. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn down the camera. I see there's a few of you. Hopefully more will join us as they get the notification that I'm on. The host code right there. I always do that. It's like the opposite on the camera. But that is the current host code. Make sure that you use that when you place an order so I know that you want the free stuff, okay? I've already sent out all the packets for this month. And yes, before June 1st. What did I say? Who knows what I said these days. But anyway, yes, thank you, Nancy. So place a $50 order before June 1st, and I'm going to show you the things that you're going to get free, okay? I'll also have it on the page. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn you guys down so you'll see what we're going to be using. If you read the description a little bit, you probably already saw. But, all right, so there we are. We are going to be using this Artistically inked stamp set. You guys, this is an amazing stamp set. If you have not already purchased it, this is one of the things I would suggest spending your $50 on. Hi Sue, thanks for joining. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I'm so happy that you guys are all here. Expressions in Ink is the name of the suite right here. I'm on page 96 of the annual catalog, and we're going to be using this product tonight. So if you purchase $50, you're going to get some of the things that I'm doing this evening. Oh, I have to do this, okay, because you guys are seeing my hands. Get my rings into place. See that beautiful bruise there? That is a crafting accident. So I was using my my old emboss machine because I have them in different places, my new one and my old one. Anyway, I went to turn it and it flipped out and it went back and hit my knuckle and caused this beautiful bruise, you know. Anyway, it looks ugly, so I just had to tell you about that. Oh, and then I went today to knock on my friend's door to deliver something to her, and I couldn't knock on the door because of this bruise. It hurt. It hurt. I couldn't knock, so I'm like, okay, so what do I do? Knock like this? Anyway, they came to the door. I made it. So, but anyway, so if you're wondering what that ugly looking thing is, it's a bruise. It's a bruise on my knuckle. So, avoid those if you can. They're not fun. All right, let's get started on the projects. Artistically inked. Now, this Artistically inked, excuse me, has some amazing papers. We're going to use some of the paper, but this is a specialty paper in here. And can you see the gold? See the gold that's in here? This is cut because this is a piece we're going to use. But on the other side is like white on the edges and color in the middle on that one. But let's see if I can pull this in here. It's hard to tell with I don't want the lights to get crazy, but there's gold on the one side of that. And then you have this beautiful papaya. It's like the alcohol ink technique that so many have been sharing lately. This one is gorgeous color of shaded spruce, some of the papaya color in there with gold mixed in. And look at that side. Isn't that pretty? No gold on this side. So one side has gold and one side does not. Okay, there's just a couple more. Look at this pink. Beth Ann, I know you're a pink girl. This is for you. This is the polished pink. And then papaya and polished pink on that side with the gold mixed in. This is the one that, oops. No, this is a different one. Okay, so this one has some gold. And this looks like Granny Apple Green and Jade and maybe Spruce. And then this side is a mixture, maybe Bermuda Bay. It's hard to tell you what color it is, so it's hard to describe on that one. And then this one is really pretty with the papaya, which is one of the new in colors, and then some of the greens and the gold dots, and then just a nice green on that side. So anyway, we are going to use this paper. So I'm going to move this out of the way so that we can get started with our project. Oh, my squeaky chair here. All right. So we are going to use the this card. We're going to use the designer paper. We're going to use this piece of designer paper with the gold flecks. Welcome if you're just coming on. I'm glad to have you here tonight. And then I had shared a post on the Facebook page. Make sure to go back. My hair is flying in around and causing my nose to itch, so I'm sorry. There is. Oh my gosh, you guys. How embarrassing. Okay. Back to business. I had shared a post about this die cut set. It's called Basic Border Dies, and it's a gem that is kind of tucked away in the catalog. And here are the different dies. So there's 6 different dies that will do different edges on your cardstock. I haven't been able to play with them. Like I said, it's been a rough few weeks, and so I haven't really got to play much. Getting everything done that needs to be done. I wanted to make sure everything was mailed out before I left on vacation tomorrow. So I've been trying to get that all done now that I'm feeling better. Anyway, so this is a great set just to have for extras. It's not with any stamp set or anything, so it's easy to miss. So it's in the back of the catalog. It's called Basic Border Dies. So we're going to be using that. Actually, I've already used it because of not bringing the machine over. But here I have, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this, and this is going to go right here. So let's just do that, okay? Let me get my mat and my adhesive, and let's go ahead and put this down. Now, I don't have my ruler right here, but let's measure this so I can give you the measurements. One of the things I realize when I look back at my videos is I don't always tell you the measurements. So this is 2.5 by 5.5. Okay, this piece that we're going to use right here. 2.5 by 5.5. This was a regular 8.5 by 5.5, and then I did the border. Just depends on how much of the designer paper you want to show. But this designer paper, let's get some, let's see, let's go this way. And I already put the adhesive on the back. So this is going to go all the way to the bottom. And I think I got a sliver more than the 5.5. So I'll just take my scissors and give that a little haircut here. Get my paper scissors. I don't want to get the wrong ones. See how there's just a sliver there? And sometimes that happens when you're cutting layers to go on top of something else. So yeah, so just a little piece in the way. All right, so that's going to go there, and I wanted to leave some vanilla here because I wanted to be able to write something right here. All right, so I've used the die, this one here. I'm going to bring it up a little closer so you can see it's a really nice, it's got stitching and then the little tiny scallops. So that is the inside of our card. I'm going to use the sentiment, Sunny Sentiments. This is also a nice little set that's new in the catalog. And it has sayings that you can put on the inside. They're just nice big fonts and sayings. And so I like that because it really, it takes less to give a wow on your card, I guess, when you have a large saying like that. So we're going to use, thought you could use some sunny thoughts today. I just thought this was bright and cheery. And so that's what we're going to use. And I am going to use a few colors that coordinate with this paper. The polished pink, the So Saffron, and the Just Jade. And I actually need the papaya. I need the papaya, so I need to grab that. Just 1 second. I thought it was in my little tray here, but it is not. So let's grab that because I want to use it. All right. So let's see. I want to do my words or my saying in the polished pink. And so let's open that up. How are you guys liking the in colors? Have you guys been using them at all? The first in color club went out, so you guys should expect that. Hopefully you will enjoy the 4 projects that I included for you. And all right, so polished pink, that's what we're going to use. And I am going to stamp that a little bit over to the right, and let's pray that I do this good because there's no redos. And I've got this big block. I'll tell you, there we go. That's what I need, Barb. All right, here we go. Let's stamp that like right there. Beautiful, that's what I needed. All right, so that's going to go just like that. And then we're going to add some fun stuff over here. So what I want to do is, if you place a $50 order from now with the host code till June 1st, you will get Expressions in Ink package free and a kit for both of the projects that we're doing tonight with this set, okay? Now, if you buy the bundle, it's $53, so I would say get the bundle, and you'll want it after you watch how I make the next card too. So, this is a fabulous, excuse me, little embellishment set. It comes with sequins. It comes with these like iridescent kind of sequins. And then it comes with 4 or 5 pages of this beautiful gold die cuts. And then it's white on the other side, so you could use it white if you wanted to. But you've got the gold die cuts, and it goes awesome with this paper. It's actually in the suite. So thank you for sharing. Let's see, love the new ink colors. Good, I'm glad. Hope you feel better, Donna. All right, so let's see. I've already pulled and used a couple little pieces out of here, but let's see what I want to do. I want to accent some of this gold. So let's do this piece right here. It's so bright and shiny, so hopefully it's not going crazy on your screen. I'm just trying to pop it out, and they do pop out real easy. They're already die cut for you. All right, come on out there. Okay, so here we are, this little piece right here. And I actually kind of want to put that over here to the side. And I'm going to use our, it is our scallop lace trim. And I'm going to use a piece of this. And I'm actually going to make, let's see, I'm just going to create a bow with this trim. And you guys get to watch me fumble and make a little bow here. All right, and yeah, you have a straight edge on the other side, but that doesn't matter. It's still going to look beautiful, I promise. Okay, so there's that. So let's see here. Let me cut that little piece. I think I need to trim this a tad there. And then I have these wonderful little pins I got at, like, you know, at any craft store. But they're nice because I just take this little pin and I pop it down inside my trim, and it holds it so I don't have it flopping everywhere and rolling all over the place. So that's a good little tip to remember. Okay, so I have this little piece I'm going to be putting here, and the bow, actually, I want to go right on here. So let's see how we want to do that. That looks really pretty. Okay, let's do it. And let's just glue this down. Let's go back to my little rubber mat here, and let's put some adhesive on this, and it is going to be flat. Okay, so let's see, let's go this way. I think I have to go that way because of my bow here. And I actually need to bring it down just a tad smaller, I think, and cut off a little extra. So this is a super easy card. Super easy card, but it is wow when you see it. So let's grab a mini glue dot here and put that onto our little bow. And then that is going to go kind of right there. And that's our vanilla on vanilla. But look at that, isn't that pretty? Super easy, and then you can write your little sentiment on the inside, and this paper and coordination of the product just gives it this extra wow. Now, if you wanted to add a little more bling, you could take your little sequins and you could add them on. I'm not going to because I love the gold. See the gold? There's gold here, and this gold, it just coordinates wonderfully. But there you are. There is our first project. What do you think about that? Nice and easy, but it gives a nice little wow, I think. Yeah, the paper is amazing. Amazing. I will tell you that. I love it. All right, so let's take this and put this one aside, and then we're going to go on to the next card, and it's actually going to use the stamp set. And let's see. Let me grab this. Oh, we might not need that. Okay, so get my little goodies here. We have our little project piece here, and this card is going to be using So Saffron, and I will tell you the measurements on this one, so if you want to go back and recreate it. But again, you will get these projects free, and the embellishment kit with the gold and the sequins for placing $50 or more order with me between now and June 1st. Okay, so for May, it's got to go in for May. All right. So what we have, these are our layers here. The first one is our basic 8.5 by 5.5. This is going to be on the front of the card, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I know that. And then this layer, I think I'm missing a 1-inch piece. I sure am. I got to grab that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 1/8. Yep. Or 4 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 1/8. 4 1/8 by 2 3/4. And then this is just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So let's see. 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, right? It won't matter. I mean, basically, you can make this whatever size you want. You just need this to be an 1/8 of an inch smaller than your white. The paper would make a pretty envelope liner. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, Jan, it would. You are right on that one. Okay, so we're going to do some good old basic stamping. I love when we have stamp sets that work well with our products. So let's fold this base card in half. Let me grab my bone folder here and get that crease for that. And we're going to be stamping on this piece and this piece. We're going to be layering that. Let me just grab my 1-inch piece right over here. 1 second. Yeah, here we go. Is that the right size? Yes, it is. All right, there. So, all right, I want to show you how cool this set is. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start out with the So Saffron, okay? And we are going to use this large, crazy looking stamp that's in there. Now this is a distinctive stamp set, which means it's very, I mean, it just looks real when you stamp it. So, thank you. I'm glad you guys like that. All right, so this is going to go here. And we are going to ink this up in So Saffron. And it's a little bit larger, so I'm going to go corner to corner here, making sure. Now I'm going to bring this up. See how it looks like it's not wet in some areas, and some areas looks more wet? That's the distinction in the stamp of how they've cut it, causing it to give us this amazing look. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is excuse me, I am going to just stamp this kind of right here. All right, there's the first stamp. Ink this up again, and then I am going to come up here, kind of the opposite, and I am going to stamp it like this. All right, so I have those kind of coming out the sides. Let's see here, let's take a look. I want to make sure that you can see my yellow, because if you can't see it well, I think I might go ahead and just ink this up a little more, and let's see, let's bring this up here. I'm going to add a little more yellow like right there, and then I'm going to give it a little more over here, kind of like that. Now that looks kind of blah, but wait till you see the finished card. Okay, so there is my So Saffron. So I want it like that. The next thing I need is we are going to use, let me close this. Well, all right, let's go ahead and while I have the saffron open, we're going to, well, no, we'll come back. I'm a woman. I can change my mind, right? It's our prerogative, right? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is use the polished pink. We are going to, I'm grab my little things in my basket here. This little flower piece here is going to be polished pink, and so I need that. And then this, let me just pull these all out so I know what I have here in front of me. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is, like I said, basic stamping. So polished pink, we're going to be taking these flowers, where you're going to add these as fillers over here on the sides, and like that, and maybe right there, put a little pink there, okay? Like I said, it's going to come together. All right, so there's that. And I also need to clean as I go here, because when I get all these stamps here in front of me, I am sure to get my sleeve in something. So, all right, put this here. Ooh, see, I almost got it in the pink ink. All right, so we're going to close this up for the moment. The next color we're going to use is the Just Jade, and that is in one of the colors that's in that designer paper. I'm just looking at your comments. I haven't looked up for a while in the comments. You didn't do well with real alcohol ink, so this should save me. Oh, Beverly, this is beautiful in the whole alcohol ink look, for sure. Okay, so all I'm going to do here is, these are 3 little tiny dots. I'm just going to come in and bring in that Just Jade to kind of pull it together. Here, I think I'll come up here with a little bit. We're just going to kind of add that here and there on the outside and kind of just around with the pink flowers there. Let's come right here. How about one more, maybe right there. Okay. All right, that's our Just Jade for the background piece. And, okay, I'm going to close this for the second here. Okay, so this piece is done. All right, so I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to go on to the small layer that I have here and do that part. Okay, well, let's go ahead. We can go ahead and add this right now. Let's, this is just, like I said, this is good old basic stamping. Before we had all these fun tools and techniques and all this fabulous stuff that we currently use to enhance our cards, or step them up, I guess. I would say that this could be a beginner project, but it could be the next step up too, like in between. So, all right, there's the base. We're going to set that aside. All right, let's stamp this part right here. So what we're going to do here is we are going to go back to the saffron and the jade and the pink polish. All right, so pull out the saffron, and now you certainly could do this with any other colors that you choose. You could do it with the papaya if you wanted to. I just chose the So Saffron because that's a color that's a nice neutral color, and I haven't used it in a while, so wanted to use some of my other colors. So what we're going to do here is we are going to stamp this fun rose in the pink. Ink that up. I'm not sure if I want it full strength. Yes, I do. This is really beautiful, you guys. All right, so let's stamp that like right here. And let me bring that up. So look at those details that are come out in that distinctive stamp. Okay? All right. There's that. And then I'm going to take this small little flower, and I am going to take that, and I'm going to ink that up, and I'm going to put a couple of these flowers over here, and maybe one right there, just like that, and clean that one off. All right, and then let's go with our leaf, and this one I am going to first going to stamp it full strength. Let's see, do I want to do it? Let's go full strength, and then I'm going to stamp it again next to it without inking it up again, okay? So full strength. Let's see, let's go this way, and I'm going to go full strength, and then right next to it, just stamp it again. And then full strength and stamp it again to give us some of that green in there. Just like that. It's a little dark, but it pulls it all together nicely. Especially when we add our ribbon to it, which really also makes it pop. All right, so what's next? Let's go ahead and this here, this little 1-inch piece that I need, let's see, we're going to stamp it like that. We are going to use the word hello that comes in the stamp set, and you can always use a little card that says hello, right? So this is going to be polished pink. I'm going to stamp that about right there, and then I'm going to go back with these 3 little flowers that I did earlier. Make sure I cleaned them, yep. And I'm going to use some yellow, some of the So Saffron, stamp that there. I've got to pay attention to what I'm putting my hand down in because I've got these 3 pads open here. Let's go this way, like that. And let's see, let me do one more little one, like right there, just like that. Okay, so there's that. And just grab my scissors here, somewhere in my pile. All right, what are you guys thinking about this set? Isn't it really amazing? All right, let me cut this. I'm going to just eyeball and hope I get it straight. That's not too bad. All right, so there we are. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I know I've showed you this before, but we're going to take this and we're just going to lay the sides down into the ink just like that. Just turn it all the way around. And what I've done is it gives you ink around the edges, or you could take a sponge and sponge around the edges. But look, when I put it down here, I don't know if you can see that up close. You'll be able to see it once we finish the project. And I do have one more little thing I want to do with the So Saffron. I want to come back in on this little layered piece here, and I'm just going to add some more little yellow around, I think. Just like that, just to give that a little something. Okay, all right, we are done with the stamping. Oh wait, let's do, I have my envelope right here. Let's do the envelope really quick while I've got this still out. Let's go ahead, let's see, did I clean those? Yep. Let's go ahead with the pink, and we'll just do some pink flowers here around the corner. And let's see, let's take the little leaf, and, well, no, let's just take the little the little dots. That'll work. Instead of doing leaves, we'll take the dots, and let's just add some of that around our flowers, just to kind of coordinate the colors in there. Just like that. All right, so there we are on the front of the envelope. We've got a little cutie. All right, let's get these pads closed. All right, you just got home from horse lessons. Better late than never. We're glad that you joined us, Jackie. I'm using the Artistically inked. You can go back and see the replay. I've already done one card. We're ready to put our whole card together. So here is the base. We've already stamped this part. And this piece will go onto this layer. But before we do that, we are going to take this ribbon. This is one of the new ribbons. It's called Just Jade and Gold. And oh my goodness, you guys, see that gold that's in there? It's beautiful with this sweet. So I'm going to just take a piece of this, going to bring it over here, and I'm just going to tape it on the back. Cut that piece, and again, I just use those tiny little, pins, and that holds it so nicely for me. All right, let's take this, and what I'm going to do is, let's see, hold this kind of where I want it to be. I kind of want it to be right in that area, I guess. And so it'll just tell me where I need to put my adhesive down here on the back to hold my ribbon down, just like that. And then here, let's just put a little piece so that this will tack down. Okay, get that kind of straight, just like that. And this does widen a little bit. You can tell, see how it comes, it widens out here a little bit. And what we're going to do is this piece is going to go right on top. Now, as I'm looking at this, I think I'm going to trim this just a sliver more and run it back into my, because I want some more of that ribbon to show. I'm going to just do this and open this back up. And again, just kind of do it on the edge where I cut those two sides so that they're all have the So Saffron all around the edges. Nancy, for card ideas earlier in the week and got tons of ideas. Awesome. For tattoos, ideas for tattoos. That's really cool. Like body tattoos? Is that what you mean, Nancy? All right. Now, here's a trick I want to show you guys. Because you're going on top of ribbon, I'm going to put this piece, put one of these right at the top and one right at the bottom, kind of zigzag, so that my ribbon will go in between and this will stick to the paper and hold it on there very well. So here we go. Yeah, that's much better. I can see more of my beautiful ribbon this way, just like that. All right, there we are. Okay, now, you guys, we're going to use this piece right here. We're going to use these fun little thingy bobbers, sequins. All right, let me see here what we need. Grab my goodies here, some more of the gold pieces. We're going to use this little gold piece. Grab that one. And they will pop out, and if they do, get yourself, get you an envelope or keep the little baggie, and then just put them right back in there, okay? All right, and then we're going to grab this little piece. Okay. All right, and what I'm going to do is really just put a little adhesive behind here, and we're going to take this. Let's see, this one will go that way. This is going to kind of go down in here, and see, this is another reason too, if you angle this, that way you can get all your pieces in here. This is going to bring in that gold just to give it that extra little pop. Okay, all right, let's get this down in there. Oh, this is so cute, you guys, just like that. I love it. It's going to bring out the gold in your ribbon here, and then this is going to mount onto your So Saffron, and just like this. Okay, so you have a little bit of color around the outside. Then we're going to use dimensionals and pop this up, and here they are. Yay, I'm almost done with another pack. Let's see here. Use them all up, always. Let's see, grab a couple of those. So that's crazy. I don't know. I'll have to look that up, Nancy. I mean, really, the distinction in this stamp set is so cool. All right, make sure I've got right side up here, and look how this just comes all together with the gold and the pieces. Look at that pretty gold. So just basic stamping, pulling that green, the Just Jade in with here. But we're not done. There's more, right? We're going to use these sequins. All right. Okay. So, what else can I tell you? So you're going to get two. So you'll get a total of 4 cards. So 2 of each design, okay? You guys got that? 2 of each design. Plus this package of embellishment, or this expressions in ink. You'll get that to use on your cards. And you'll have a gazillion left to use otherwise. So we need a sequence here, and a sequence on all my little flowers that I stamped on this main one here, just like that. And you have your card. See how the sequence will just add that little bit extra in there? See that little shine? So there is the second card. So here are the 2 cards that I did amongst all this mess of the stuff. But anyway, you'll get 2 of these and 2 of these, all right? It will be die cut for you. And you'll get your parts and pieces, and then you'll put the cards together. You'll come back to the video here to see how to do your cards, okay? So that's anybody that puts in the $50 order. Thank you for all the orders so far this month. You guys are getting me closer to my goal of 300,000 this year. I am so thankful for your business. I appreciate it so much. I have some more to show you, so hang tight. Don't leave me yet. I've got some more to show you. Okay, so you've got. I didn't have a vanilla envelope, but this one you'll have envelopes with your stuff too. So there's that. Brings that together. Hey, these are so darn cute. All right, let me get this out of the way, and I want to show you some things with the Beauty. What's it called? Beauty of Friendship, I think, with the trees. So give me a second to clear this out so you guys can see everything well. All right, move this out of the way. So we featured the Sunny Sentiments. We featured the Artistically Inked. Now, I don't know if you guys realize, where is my... Oh, I wanted to show you here. So in that set, if you don't look at it in the catalog, here are all the pieces that go with this stamp set. And it is a cling mount. And then there are dies. Now, I haven't had a chance, like I said, to play with them a ton, but these dies are awesome. So here you can stamp the flowers and use this to cut them out to give you here's your 3 little flowers that we use. This is beautiful with gold paper, with the different gold papers that we have. So there is that bundle, and that bundle is $53. So let me grab these goodies and share with you. Now, like I said, I sent out the kits for May 1st virtual class. Those have been sent out too. And in that class, we used, one of the cards used this paper. And this paper is called Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper. And again, I don't know if you guys, I have not done any paper shares. And if that's something that you are interested in, please let me know, because I would consider doing that. If you're already a demonstrator or have already been in one, you'll get a sample, like a 6x6 sample of all of the papers that are new in the catalog. But look at these colors. Look at all of this. I know in my picture the top is in the way there a little bit, but you have some great designs in here. It does not have to be You've got all different colors, so you can do spring and summer and winter and fall, all with these papers. So that is in the suite, and I didn't pull up that page, but here is the stamp set, The Beauty of Friendship. It does come in a bundle, and I've kind of got my dies all crazy in here. But yeah, you've got one that cuts out the whole big part of the tree, which actually works with this piece. This piece, I don't know if you really looked at it, but anyway, the tree part will go on top here, or you could just cut out a solid piece here after you've used the stamps, and you can stamp it. You've got some little birds, some great pieces to coordinate with this stamp set. And then let me show you some samples with this set. This is one that I put together, and I took the trees. Can you see? I just took this is gray. I used Smoky Slate, Basic Gray, and Night of Navy. This is the die that comes in the dies, and then I stamped the Thinking of You. I use my, you can see the speckling on there. I use that, my Night of Navy blends. Hello. Yeah. And then I just took this design that comes out with the variegation that you see. That's just one stamp. It's not a two-step. It gives you that variegation. When you use this one right here, this is what it looks like, and you can see that how that gives you that variegation. But anyway, this is a great set. This is a really nice set. A lot of people have compared it to Lovely as a Tree, but it's not quite the same for me as Lovely as a Tree, but it's still a wonderful set. But yeah, Night of Navy and Smoky Slate are beautiful colors. But anyway, it looks like it's kind of trees, and then this one tree kind of set back. So there's one. I may have showed these very quickly in another video, but I wanted to pull them out of the wrapper, or the little clear things, and show you. This is kind of a fun fold, and it's using the dark designer paper with the fall colors, and then there's the little speckles that are in there, and I'm going to show you a different card. But yeah, look at that. That one's kind of nice. Okay, and then here we have, let's see here if I can get this open so that the glare is not there for you guys. Alright, so this is stamped on vellum. The tree stamps and dies, I did get that one. Good. So here is the solid piece that you can cut out with the die, and then the tree itself. And then here they're just stamped, and then the variegation of the colors stamped on that one. And then there's that. That's from my friend Dawn up in Ludington. And then this one is, let's see, from Shannon Miller. Super easy, but so kind of a wow. It's a great masculine card, really using that designer paper. You truly inspire me. Got the tree behind. It's just a great, simple card. And, you know, sometimes we like those wow cards, right? Sometimes we like the wow cards. But sometimes we really just want a card that just gives you a, you know, fast satisfaction and get it in the mail. Sometimes you need that, right? This is from Leslie Bumgarner. And this is a special fold again, using our linen thread. Our linen thread's been around a long time. I sure hope they don't get rid of that because it goes with everything. But isn't this a cool kind of special fold? Just easy stamping. Friendship refreshes the soul. Thinking of you. It's a great, that's a great male or female card, I guess. All right. Here's one that I love this technique. I'll have to show this. I'm going to have to feature this sometime. I just don't have any baby wipes right now. But this is the baby wipe technique. We're using the re-inkers. But look at the color in the leaves that she used. And yeah, and I don't exactly know how she did the little speckles with she's got gold dots, just dots. Unless she has a Versamark pen, which we used to carry. So does it take a long time to stamp the image to dry on the vellum? You know, Diana, yeah, I would say you need to make sure it dries, because the vellum is not porous, and if you use just our regular water-based inks, it does take longer to dry. So you could use your heat gun and heat that up and make it quicker. You could also just use, you know, that's another technique. You can take your stamp, put it in Versamark first, then your ink, and stamp it on the vellum, and then put clear embossing powder on that, and you can get the color on the, you know, so that it doesn't wipe off. That's another technique. But yeah, this is just a super simple little strip of the gold to pull that gold that she's got there. Kind of a spotlight kind of technique, because she's got the same coloring behind, and then this on the top part. And this is from Kirstine Gill. So that's her card. This one is kind of fun with lots of dies. And this is from Lonnie Pillar from Arizona. So our gold ribbon stayed in the catalog. So this is kind of a creamy color with gold, kind of woven in. And again, she's used the tree dye and the gold. Oh, these are the gold. They're not enamel dots. I can't think. Faceted gems, I think, is what they're called. Oh, Sue, you haven't heard of the technique using the baby wipes? So yes, I definitely will have that on my agenda. We'll make sure to do that on one of the lives when I get back from vacation, okay? So next Thursday, I won't be showing you a project, but I will come to you live. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. It'll just be on my phone, but I am going to come and see you guys next week sometime for sure. All right, and this one uses the Friendship Refreshes the Soul. It uses the little speckle that's in here, and Pale Papaya and Coastal Cabana are the two colors that are used here. But look at that up close. Isn't that pretty? Coordinates so nice with that Hostess paper. And then the Pale Papaya woven ribbon. I love this ribbon, you guys. If you don't have it, you need it. You really need to add that to your collection of ribbon, because it's one of those ribbons that it works well with a lot of colors. But there you have it. There are some ideas using the beauty of friendship, as I promised. So we learned how to just do basic stamping. We learned how to just really design a wow card using some basic things. I'm going to bring this down. These are the two cards that we did. I just didn't have an envelope for the vanilla one, you guys. Okay, let's see. See if I can get these in the screen. There we are. Aren't they pretty? So, two of each. $7 product with your gold and sequence. If you purchase $50 from today to June, before June 1st, put it that way, in the month of May. Make sure you do that in the month of May. And those will be extra giveaways that I have for you. Let's go ahead and just turn you up to the laptop only. And so it was a little short and sweet tonight, I know. But I still have packing to do. We're leaving early in the morning. We're going to Pigeon Forge. I didn't say where we're going, but we're going to Pigeon Forge. And then we're going to see some family in Alabama and Tennessee, and then some friends that we haven't seen in a long time that used to go to our church, and they've moved down south. So thank you. I definitely will have a great vacation. Lord willing, we stay healthy. We're both good and not contagious, not any COVID, nothing like that right now, anything. We are just looking forward to some time with our family that we haven't seen in a while, and just get away, right? So, thank you again, everybody. I appreciate all of you so much, and you guys have a wonderful night and weekend, and I will definitely see you soon, okay? All right, bye-bye.